Hi, it's the Carter Man, host of Coffee with the Carter Man. You can get it every Tuesday at 1 o'clock at constitutionalrightspack.com. We put it on YouTube, but don't rely on that. Don't rely on that because the pink-haired androgynous wokesters there pull it down if you happen to say anything truthful, okay? So go to constitutionalrightspack.com for the Coffee with the Carter Man every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. A great podcast coming up this coming Tuesday because I'm interviewing Dr. Steve Allen, the man I consider the leading authority, a statistician, analyst on election outcomes, and he's going to be with us to give us his final prediction for the presidential election on November 5th. And that actually is what I really want to talk to you about here. You know, this morning I was going through my shorts on my iPhone and came across Jim Nabors singing The Impossible Dream. Why am I bringing this up? Well, I want to tell you why. On the wall in my home, we have a giant display that I had made up. It cost me about $1,000, framed, of my wife's citizenship certificate. Picture of her with the judge who swore her in as a citizen. So those of you who know her know of her know that she came from Honduras. Took her 5 years, $25,000 for us to get her citizenship because she decided to do it legally. Incredible amount of work, incredible amount of money, but to her worth every cent of it, because as Nabors saying in The Impossible Dream, and let me read it to you because I think it's important. It touched my heart, and it goes to the heart of this upcoming election, okay? This girl was raised, by the way, as a child with her 9 little brothers and sisters in what to us in this country would be a one-room chicken coop, okay? When it rained, the roof leaked, and they had no furniture, so they would sleep on a dirt floor that would then be mud, okay? Huddled together and shivering. That's the life she led, nothing. Abject poverty we can't even imagine. She went to first grade when she was, are you ready for this, 13 years old, because she had to pay her own way. How'd she do it? Scrubbing floors all night long at the La Ceiba Mall for 25 cents an hour to pay her own way through school. I didn't say high school, did I? I said all the way through, okay? So for her, that was the impossible dream to be an American citizen, all right? Going to the election, the heart of the election here. And listening to Nabors, I just took it up and played it for her because I have it inscribed on the framed display I have for her. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe. Nothing was more unbeatable than what she endured as a child. To bear with unbearable sorrow, to run with a brave fear to go. Even the brave were unable to surmount the odds that she did to get to America, okay? Now, I should add parenthetically, and it goes again to this election because it's what this election is all about. 5 years, $25,000. She then went to Philadelphia. We had to take the train all the way there. Horrible city, crime-ridden, and rat-infested now. Once one of the most wonderful cities in America till the liberals took it over. But she went there, and for her final interview, she had studied at least 100 hours for the test, so it was time to go take it. The woman working for the U.S. State Department comes, and I stood up to give my wife a kiss on the cheek before she went in. The woman turned to me and said, "You can't come in." Now she has her COVID mask on. This is 2 years after the end of the COVID hoax. She still has it on. And my wife later told me when she sat down, 5 years, $25,000, 100 hours or more studying for the test, the first thing the woman said was, "You put on a mask or I'm going to flunk you in this test." That's liberalism. That is wokeism. That's what we are voting on November 5th. Please, please make no mistake about that. Do you have any doubt in your mind who that woman's voting for? Trump, who is as magnanimous as he can be, who helps other people, or Kamala Harris, who has destroyed our borders, destroyed the very concept of what my wife did, and that's working your way to be an American. Who do you think that woman's voting for? Well, I'll tell you, it's who you should vote against. There has never been an election in American history that is a more clear-cut choice between good and evil, between yin and yang, between survival and destruction. My wife has now said several times in the years since she passed her citizenship test, got her citizenship, that America now is not what she had dreamt of. She loves it. She's proud of being a citizen, but something's gone wrong. Well, here's what's gone wrong. A presidential candidate who tells us, and I'm telling you what to me was a drunken stupor about a year ago, that I'm the joyful warrior. It's bizarre behavior. Her behavior is, look, I was in AA. I know wet-brained people when I see them, but that's her behavior. And here this woman is, who accuses Donald Trump in a fit of anger outside the vice presidential residence. She disgraced our own vice presidential residence, accused Trump of being a Nazi, of being Hitler. She and Hillary Clinton have said that anybody who goes to Trump's final rally at Madison Square Garden is attending a Nazi rally. What the hell's going on here? Kamala Harris says Trump will arrest people. Let's see. Who was it? Let me rephrase that. It was Harris and Biden who arrested Roger Stone, who arrested Donald Trump, who arrested Manafort, okay, who arrested Bannon. All right, we can go right down the line. Peter Navarro. They're the ones arresting their political enemies, and if they are elected, they're coming for you if you get out of line. How can I say that? Well, I'll finish with this. It's Kamala Harris and Tampon Tim who have said there is no First Amendment protection for online disinformation. In other words, disagreeing with them. That's what's at stake here. That's what's at stake. And for people like my wife who fought so hard to come here, the impossible dream is at stake if we lose this election and turn our country over to the totalitarians. So I urge you, get in there, fight, 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 and stay strong.